What we will give away, though, is Zuma. That's the trend. And this has all got to do with the whole parole issue. And we heard a statement coming from the Department of Correctional Services saying that they're going to appeal the Supreme Court of Appeal ruling that former President Jacob Zuma's release on medical parole was unlawful. They believe that another court can come to a different conclusion. So, yeah, that's the next development in the medical parole issue for former President Jacob Zuma.
Indeed. And then also Durban. Now, Durban, this one was quite interesting because the question about the beaches and access to the beaches, and it's been quite an issue since the floods earlier in the year. But also, you remember there was talk about the E. coli levels, and this is what necessitated the closure of those beach facilities. But people took to social media yesterday to also, in large part, lament the decay in the city. And they were posting pictures of this. So that was quite interesting. I must say, I was quite astounded by some of the pictures that people were posting.
I mean, the ones that I'm looking at are coming from Berea Station and Delbridge Station. That was a Sia. Sia is the name of the Twitter account handle, who's just gone and posted a whole bunch of photographs, and of course people are just commenting on that. And it is. I mean, when you go into the inner city in Durban, it has been for a while, but that unfortunately is what is trending. So Durban, for the wrong reasons, stealing the...
But don't you find that, moving around the country, when you go to certain cities, you literally are flabbergasted by what you see. I remember feeling that way when I went to East London. I was like, boy,
that had to be
gone back.
That was one of the worst.
Yeah. So
and
inner city Joburg
as well.
Yeah.
Same thing.
So something must happen.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, when you drive through there and you're just looking at places that looked amazing and not looking good at all. All right, so that's the Durban trend, and then of course the final one is Nomvula, and it's just the whole issue. But this all came yesterday, where ANC presidential candidate Dr. Zweli Mkhize came to address party members in Katlehong, and he was joined by Nomvula Mokonyane, Mzwandile Masina, and a couple of them, and I think it was a memorial lecture that they were at, and people just started talking about who was sitting there and some of the things that Nomvula Mokonyane was raising, and just not necessarily too impressive in terms of how it is. I mean, I know Nomvula Mokonyane had lashed out at even Chief Justice Raymond Zondo's decision to release Chris Hani's killer on parole, saying it sets a bad precedent, and they were just basically speaking out about things affecting the party. But it was quite hard to sort of listen to that when you know the tainted history and record.
And I think overall people, along with Nomvula, were just looking at the nominated candidates and just breaking it down, saying, but these are the scandals, or these are the clouds hanging over people's heads, and this is what the ANC is presenting.
Indeed. All right, well, there we go. That wraps it up. That is the Trending Topic segment.